Great, we're recording. All right, this is Michael Williams. I'm here today with Nikhil, one of our coaching clients, and we are actually wrapping up our sessions today. And I'm also here with Foxy, who is a former student, client, and now is an assistant coach. So thank you.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, Michael. Hello, Sakshi, and hello, everybody.
Thank you so much, Nikhil, for being willing to do this, because we had a little discussion, and not everyone's excited about doing these videos, but we know the impact that they have on people. So thank you so much for your willingness to do this.
You're always welcome, Michael. It's my pleasure to do this. Yeah.
So Sakshi, why don't you go ahead and get us started? We just want to kind of get a feel for Nikhil's journey.
Yeah, sure. So, firstly, I'd like to thank Nikhil for taking our time and doing this interview. And Nikhil, would you like to share with us how did you come across Pro90D, and what made you really, seek this out? And what were the challenges that you were facing that made you seek this program?
Sure, Sakshi. So I think to start off, I got to know about this program quite a couple of years back, around in 2012 itself. That's like 4 years back, and I was just doing some Googling, and then I just came across Michael's video, and that's when I started following Michael, and I started following some of the other his small programs, his videos. I started and that had quite a lot of impact on my speech. So that's when I got in touch and came to know about this program as well as Michael. And I think the videos and all these material on YouTube helped me a lot. I kind of decided to get into a more kind of deep dive and get into personal coaching to Michael, primarily because I felt coaching has got certain distinct advantages compared to the other courses, and that's where it will help me to kind of iron out the small issues that I had during my conversation. And I think most of my challenge was around formal communication, doing a formal presentation, or doing a kind of a basic introduction in front of a larger group. And that's where I think this coaching program kind of helped me, because the basic techniques that Michael kind of helped me understand, the breathing techniques, the relaxation, pausing. I think those are very simple techniques but quite effective, and that's where the coaching comes in, because that helps you to actually focus on things which are very personalized for you. So while you will have access to all the techniques through normal courses, but where coaching comes in and helps you out is in terms of giving you a very personalized approach, things which will work specifically for you. So I think, that's where it was of great help. And I think I started my journey, with that with that challenge, saying that I need to improve on the way I do formal communication. I do the way I get involved with my colleagues in a formal setting. And this program kind of pretty much kind of helped me out in erasing those issues. So I'm pretty much more confident, armed with a lot of more techniques, ammunition, tools to get myself in a situation where I can speak in front of a larger audience in a very formal setup, very easily, smoothly, and confidently. At least I have that confidence that I have those techniques in front of me, which will come handy at any point of time when I'm when I'm facing any of the issues.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where, that in brief, that was the journey, and that's how this course kind of helped me out.
Now tell us about the modeling. What is, because a lot of people may talk about modeling and allude to it, but not have a full understanding of it. How has that helped you, and how do you see it helping you?
I think modeling is one of the most powerful techniques of this course, which gets emphasized more during personal coaching, because you have a lot of these techniques which you watch otherwise, um, but when you do this, personal interaction with you and yourself and Sakshi, that's where you come to know that modeling is a very critical component. And I think that's where personal coaching helped me, because I used to follow all the techniques, but I think modeling is something which will really help you, to transform the way you speak, and especially in those difficult situations wherein you're going to face a challenge, or you might face a challenge, and that's where modeling comes to your rescue immediately. If you think about your model and not yourself, your whole focus changes, and your, one of the terms you use is negative preoccupation, right? So those things get transformed into positive expectations, and that's where the modeling comes in and comes to your rescue.
Yeah, yeah. Wonderful. Now, Sakshi, what's been your experience with modeling? I know you've been doing a lot of public speaking lately, right? So how has modeling helped you as a former client and now as a coach? And you're also working on your master's degree. You have just a little bit more time to go to get your master's in psychology. I wanted to mention that too. So.
Yeah. Yeah, so modeling has really, it was like a turning point in my speech. So when I started modeling, I could see that my speech, if it was here, then it just went here as I started to model. So it really helped me, really transform my speech. And while coaching as well, when I'm talking to clients and when I'm like really interacting with them, there's these elements of Michael's, gestures and all. They just come into the session, and like I don't even know where how they come in, but they just come through. So and that helps me feel that okay, I am really doing a good job, and my speech is really improving, and it's not just helping me, it's helping the other person as well. So yeah, in terms of that, it really helps me believe in my speech. And when it comes to presenting in front of people, like as in public speaking, um, modeling helps me shift my focus. Just like Nikhil shared, it helps me shift my focus to the audience and to my model. So I'm no longer thinking about, oh, will I get stuck, or oh, will I not be able to say that, or how will it sound, or what will people think. All those things just go out, and what I just think of is how can I communicate in the best possible manner so that the person in front of me understands what I'm trying to say, and it really impacts them in one way or the other. So that's where modeling really brought that shift, in my speech. And I have been experiencing a lot of benefits just by modeling, just by thinking about my model, just by thinking about Michael, that okay, maybe I can use this phrase, or maybe I can use my hands this way. So that's how it has been helping me.
Yeah, yeah. So modeling, I like to say that modeling, a good friend of mine used this word, so I'm borrowing it from him, but it helps us transcend, right? We're transforming, but we're also transcending. So it's not just about using the techniques, which you do need to learn and will help you, but modeling completely transforms, and you literally transform any speech challenges so you're no longer seeing yourself or thinking about yourself as being a person that struggles with their speech. You become this confident, smooth, powerful speaker. And that's kind of what I've heard from you guys, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It just takes, if you want to transform your speech, I think modeling is the number one technique, because it really helps you to shift from yourself to somebody else who's very higher up in the order in terms of the way of speech. And so that's where modeling comes.
Absolutely. Well, listen, I think we can kind of wrap up here. You shared with us everything that I think the audience would want to hear about where you were before and a little bit about your journey, why you chose coaching. If you were going to leave the audience with some encouraging words, so people might be watching this video thinking about the Pro90D speech system, and even more specifically about the coaching. And the question that people ask is this going to be a good investment? Is this for real? Will this really work? And will it work long term? Now, Foxy's been doing this for like a couple of years. She's just getting better and better. I have a video with Mona 2.5 years later. She's just gotten better. Right? So this isn't something that works right after you do the coaching and then you decline, right? This is something that you keep getting better. As long as you keep speaking, you'll keep getting better.
Yeah.
So what would you tell people who are thinking, is this a good investment?
I would just like to say that this whole process of becoming an excellent speaker is a journey, and it will be a continuous journey. But where this program comes into picture is it will really give you those tools and techniques, and I always like to use the word ammunition to which comes to your rescue and which would really help you or speed up that journey, that process of you becoming an excellent speaker. And it is on you to really leverage those tools, techniques, because you will need to extract it to the maximum. I mean, it's you who will need to put in a lot of time, effort, have patience, and get as much as from Michael. Michael and Sakshi are always there to help you out, but it's not like a magic wand. It's something which you will really need to work it out. But if you sincerely follow what is being told in this course, you are on your path to become an excellent speaker. There's no doubt about it. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Nikhil, for again being willing to do this. And we know that this video will bless many people, right?
Sure. Hope. Yeah, let's hope for that. Yeah. But thanks, Michael. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to be part of this. And always happy to kind of be of any assistance to you as well, Sakshi.
So Sakshi, do you have any last words?
So whoever is watching this video, all those who are watching this video, I'd really like to encourage you to really take action and not just keep sitting by and just saying that I can do nothing about my speech. You can do something about your speech if you enroll yourself in one of the courses, even if it is a free course. Please go ahead, watch videos, and take action to improve your speech.
Yeah. All right. So thank you all, and we'll see everyone next time.